Transitioning now.
The transition.
And go.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of Paranoia. Um, let's tell you a little bit about Paranoia. It's a little difficult to explain, but you take George Orwell's 1984, Huxley's A Brave New World, and The Three Stooges, and you have Paranoia. It is a game of a darkly humorous future in which a computer takes care of your every need. The computer controls every element of your life, and that life in which happiness is mandatory. And it is a disciplinary action if there is even the slightest doubt that there is no happiness there.
Happiness is mandatory.
Happiness is mandatory. And the computer has provided all of its citizens of Alpha Complex a way to maintain that happiness through the Hap Ease pill, the wakey wakey pill, the sleepy sleepy pill, and the jazzy jazzy pill. But that was recently discontinued due to several seizures. The computer believes that it was some sort of commie mutant traitor who destroyed them in the production line. And more than likely that's true, because the computer would never hurt its citizens on purpose. If it does determine that there is some traitorous action that anyone performs, it will give that traitor an opportunity to self-report and, even bravely, report to its own termination booth. So the computer takes care of everything that you could possibly need. We have 4 of the citizens of Alpha Complex with us tonight. They are all just about to get their first mission as troubleshooters. These 4 have been working in places like the food vats, or have been working in productions, logistics, and commissary, or the technical services, or power services, been doing jobs to keep that computer going strong and healthy and not at all paranoid that something's out to get it. So these 4 have been upgraded in security clearance from infrared to red security code clearance, and they have been made troubleshooters. Troubleshooters are brought in when there is trouble, but trouble caused by something other than the computer. So that's very important to remember. No trouble comes from the computer. Right, guys?
None. Nothing. Absolutely not.
See, there we go. That was a rousing. In fact,
never.
internal security will be looking into that response. They'll be playing it back. So don't worry. We've got that covered. We do have some things that will catch treasonous sounds and mutters. So it's okay. You guys are fine. So they've just been upgraded and are about to get their mission briefing. Guys, why don't we just give a physical appearance of your character, and you know, there's not really a lot of individuality in this world because, hell, that causes problems and friction. So there's not a lot of great deal of individuality, but you can describe your physical appearance of what your clone looks like.
I'll go first. I'm cavalry. I'm big. And my body's big, and my jaw's big, and my head's big, because my brain's big. My brain needed to go big. So my body had to compensate for that big. That's what I look like. You can tell that I'm smart, and I can does computers.
He can
Because
does computers.
I
Yes.
got a big brain.
Yep. So Cavill, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can see on Cavalry's screen that his name would be pronounced Cavalry, but that's his real name is Cavill. His security clearance is R for red, and EEE. I do notice he has 4 E's, which also will be looked into by the computer. That's supposed to be 3 E's. That is his sector where he lives and where his clones come from. Thank you, Cavill.
Oh, computer who I owe everything to. This is your loyal servant, Glam, from Sector USS, clearance level red. There's a technical problem on my tablet that I need the computer to look into and sort out for me. It has my name incorrectly spelled on my display, my heads up display. I can't figure out how to change it right now.
I see. Well, the computer
I happen
will.
to, oh great and powerful computer, to whom I owe everything. I currently hold the record for most trader reports in my sector. That is USS. I am even so proud of my new red clearance that I have acquired throughout the proper channels, this red comb, so that I may look proper while defending the honor of the computer and troubleshooting any problems it sets before me. I have been graced to be working in Alpha Complex's power services for the entirety of my ultraviolet existence. And I look forward to serving him further, further in the future, in whatever capacity it sees fit.
I see. Now, I would say, Glam, do be careful because there is a great deal of difference between ultraviolet and infrared, which is what you were. Do be careful because ultraviolet citizens do take offense rather easily. Not that, of course, that the computer condones that or assists that in any way, but the security officer you do see passing currently by your cubicle should be ignored. Yes, should be ignored. Perfect, and we will see that that the computer takes great pride in the appearance of everyone. Hygiene is very important to the computer, and the fact that he did bring up his red comb does provide him with what the game master, that term doesn't need to be explored, but will provide you with what's called a perversity point. So feel free to add that in because you did mention a very important piece of equipment. Who's next?
Hello. My name is Fodder Gun. That is sometimes referred to as gun fodder, but I am Fodder Gun. I am a technical specialist of the red, have red classification. I have my red reflective suit and proudly work for the computer fixing technical difficulties. You can submit the proper form and I will look at your equipment. Yeah.
Yes, do note that FOD is eating an algae chip. Algae chips are, of course, produced by the Flavorful PLC division.
Wonderful.
Yes, indeed. I believe that is actually algae flavored. Can you confirm that with me?
Tastes like a shitty seaweed sandwich. Wonderful.
Fabulous. Fabulous. We'll look into the definition of shitty. I don't know if that's been used. It seems to be an old reckoning term, but we'll look into that. Yeah, and also there was a strange high-pitched break in your voice that the voice modulation programming sector did point out to the computer
to give you an example, I do have a thing for cultural references and past timey things, and sometimes I like to talk about that.
I
know history, and I know that shitty actually might be pretty, which is what those look like they taste like. If pretty was a taste, that's what.
be
That's
shitty.
how I remember. That's what I'm thinking.
And I am good big part of the sanity checkers, and he looks pretty darn sane to me.
Well, there we go. Excellent.
There you
And
go.
for our final introduction, we go to Probe. Probe?
Yes, my name is Probe, and I'm here to actually talk to
Probe
FOD
Bum.
and help with
Bum can't talk.
analysis
I can't
of
hear.
all individual
I can't hear
employees,
Probe Bum.
and
I
we
don't
will
know.
further
Yes,
do what the computer asks us
not
to
that
do.
there would ever be anything wrong with a computer,
I think
but Probe, it does
Bum's
seem
got
it does
manual
seem that
error.
there is some sort of mute function that you are struggling with at the current time. Probe.
Oh, thank you. My name is Probe, and I actually needed that advice from the computer. And as for my reason of being here, well, I am here.
Well, thank you, Probe. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Not that the computer needs reminding, but any of the other citizens of Alpha Complex who need to know how proud they should be of their new troubleshooter.
Oh, I'm a new red card holder.
Yes, indeed. We are very proud of you. What service do you work with?
I bring joy to those around me when needed to help stimulate their mental capacities.
That is lovely. Possible future candidate for happiness officer, eh?
That's what we're hoping for.
Indeed, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are our troubleshooters, and they're about to be ejected out into the world of wonder that is Alpha Complex and protecting its interests and the life of its citizens. So, without further ado, today starts like every day in Alpha Complex. The flicker of the fluorescent lights that arise in your small but comfortable, obviously, cubicle in which you sleep. They're not really called homes or, in fact, even rooms. They are cubicles, but they provide a great deal of comfort and compactness. Compactable comfort is what they refer to it as. As you rise,
I just want to tell you how I wake up every day.
we would love to hear that, Fod. Yes.
This is how I wake up every day.
It's a happy dance.
That's very exciting, and I was going to say that everyone awakes to the lovely music that is provided.
This is
Yes.
sorry.
Although there although it can't necessarily be called multi-tonal, maybe the semi-tonal music, that does seem rather what some traitorous people might call monotonous, but it is very pleasant, wakey music. And in fact, as you arise in your little dispenser that is right next to your bed, that of course reads your rising, a little wakey pill arrives, and this time with an empty cup of water.
I did drink it.
Take this dry.
Sorry. It got on loop. Sometimes I like to hear it multiple times because it just sights my day up so good.
But
It's so good.
take my empty glass and drink it with the pill.
Very good. That will be remembered.
I'm going to submit a form for somebody obviously tampered with my machine because it wasn't the computer, but somebody tampered with something because my water glass is empty.
I see.
But I'm gonna take that pill anyway because I don't like not being happy.
Well, of course. And you do feel immediately awake and ready to proceed with your day. But just before you go on to your daily ritual, which usually consists going to the cafeteria for a lovely, hot, fun breakfast, and with a side of orange flavored, or actually orange colored, orange flavor, that is beyond your security clearance. But you do get that that sense that you're very excited for that hot breakfast. But you are all called individually by name by a vibrating message on your PDAs.
What's this message?
Caval REEE. Fod RGUN.
Mine looks really small in my big hands.
Okay, don't make your computer laugh. That's not fair.
If the computer's happy,
Glam RUSS and Probe RBUM. Please report to the NAPQ 79328 sector to receive your briefing message and the location of your briefing room. Please report to confession booth R5972.
Is it just me, or do I only hear me, or do I hear other people being called too?
You actually hear the names that are pronounced with it, which will suggest to you that you have a feeling this could be your very first troubleshooter.
This could be my break.
This could be
my break.
This
could be my
Find those commie mutant bastards.
This could be my break.
I'm going to do some good for the computer. I'm going to help fix it.
Anything
Uh,
for the
In
computer.
fact, we're gonna
We'll
we'll toss that one out there. Stay alert.
Going
Trust
to
no
that,
one. Keep
going
your
to that
laser
confessional.
handy.
Going to that
Yes, indeed.
confessional.
Because
And also,
I does the R&D.
no matter where you use them, happiness pills make you radiantly happy. So please don't forget your happiness pills as you leave.
I grab my pills.
Do I have more than one, or are they dispensed daily?
They are dispensed daily, although you have found a way in which you can access them. But that could be a treasonous activity, or it could please the computer that you've shown some initiative.
I grab my pills, and I grab anybody else's pills I might see.
I see. So where are you reporting to?
I'm looking at my...
I'm
What
going
did
to
it
that
say?
confessional, to the confessional room.
I'm
Which
reporting,
one was that exactly?
That's NAPQ 79328 sector, briefing message, locket building, and its confession booth R5972.
That one.
Well, Probe, who is in BUM sector, makes his way to the location of the confessional booth.
5972.
I'm sorry, what was that, Fod?
Yeah. The 5972. That's the one I'm supposed to go to.
I see. And Cavill?
I'm looking at my thing. What's it say again?
It's the screen is actually blank.
Computer. Where do I
Hello.
go? Hi, where do I report, computer?
Please state your name and security code clearance.
Calv R.
I see. And please state your full name for the record.
Cavill dash R dash E end.
I see. And you want to know where you are to go.
Yep, I got a mission, but it went away real fast.
Your mission went away.
My location to get confession.
Your location went away.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that your location has disappeared. I will look into this. Thank you, Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
All trust and love the mighty computer.
Perfect. I trust and love you, computer.
Glam.
Yeah, I'll go to confession booth R5972.
I see. You do note that locally in your USS sector, you're not finding it. And you know that there was another sector mentioned that had a lot of letters and numbers.
I'll start checking the nearest and working my way until I find the correct one.
That is fair. Okay.
I
And
don't know what sector I'm in. Doesn't say on my tab.
that would be GUN.
Oh, gun is my sector. I thought that was my name.
That is part of your name, yes.
I thought I was gun fodder. That's my name. I didn't know my sector was part of my name, but now I understand it's MPT. That's where I'm going.
So Fod, as you walk out, into the general infrared area, kind of looking around, going, and you have just kind of a slight moment of like, I don't know where I'm going, and all of a sudden you hear a, "Hey, ready."
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hi. So you see an internal security officer of green security code clearance, green reflect armor, approach you, and he seems to be chewing something.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I help you?
Well, that's exactly my question to you. Can I help you, Red?
I'm going to 5972 MPT. Confessional booth. I was called for troubleshooting problem. I think. I don't know. I think this could be my chance. This could be my chance.
You're being called forth as a troubleshooter.
I don't know. They called me forth to this location, MPT 5972, and I'm hoping that it would be an opportunity to be a troubleshooter. This is what I've been hoping for, to help.
I see. This is very exciting. Of course, that is
very excited.
That is every citizen's, of course, want and goal is to serve the computer, especially as a troubleshooter. In fact,
I'm hoping.
I will honestly say that I'm proud of you, and to make you happy, allow me to give you a hug.
Oh, okay.
And as he bows, as he kind of comes near your ear, he goes, "Boy, you're in big trouble if you don't remember the room." And he kind of comes back up and says, "My, that felt good. Thank you, Red Citizen, and good luck."
Thank you. I am so looking forward to going there.
Glam, you're kind of stumbling along the hallway. Probe, you do note a fellow Red Citizen who every once in a while is pushing on a confessional door. Squeaky squeak, and just kind of checking numbers and looking about.
Do you need help? Can I see your papers, as a matter of fact? Who are
I'll need to see yours first, sir.
no, you're the one that's lost here.
I work for Power Services, and there's a serious problem down here, and I'm going to need your assistance immediately to find R5972.
Okay, well, that's just something that someone would say that doesn't belong somewhere where they don't belong. Trying to get into a room.
Guy's traitor.
Although
Security officer, I'm going
Probe,
to dive on him. No, I'm initiating combat, but I can't use roll 20 because I crashed on him. I'm going to hand-to-hand combat him, and I'm going to restrain him, and I'm going to drag him. I'm going to attempt to drag him to the.
God, I love you. I love that it starts already. Oh, that's perfect. All right, let's see.
I just can't roll anything because I can't stay on roll 20.
I gotcha. I'm here. Your computer has you.
Hey, Alan, I don't know if other guys have this or not, but I know I don't have relationships.
Meaning?
Relationships with other people, like save and make die and stuff.
I'm guessing -8 means you're 8 under. Let's see if that's true.
Here.
Rolling.
I found it. I'm back in.
It says 10 minus 1d20.
Why is it doing that?
So it's
Oh,
10 -18, but it's kind of like doing algebra stuff. Ah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
smart
lovely.
though. I can figure it out if computer needs me to.
How about from now on, we just roll? We'll just do chug-a-lugga. All right, let's see what you rolled. So you rolled a 10. So a 10 would be good. What's the maneuver you're attempting?
It's going to be a single leg takedown.
Okay. You can counter if you feel yourself being initiated in combat.
Computer, help!
Excellent. So you unopposed land flat on your back. Your breath kind of comes out of you. You don't take any damage, but you definitely and right away you see an orange barrel glam that is pointed at your nose as you kind of come up from the sweep.
Good, you're just in time. Is it I'm going to put my hands up. Security officer?
Yes.
I believe we've got a traitor here, sir. I was just trying to subdue him.
Interesting. Hold on 1 second. Just for your own lookout, both FOD and also to probe, that you have a communications tab on your character sheet, which will allow me to send a message either to your friend's computer, to open comms, or directly to somebody named the GM. I don't know who that is, but you can also do that. Just letting
if you were to send a message to the computer, how would you go about doing that?
But the easiest way would be to use your PDA. You could either do it by voice or by text.
How do you do that?
You could send it to friend computer.
But I do it in the character sheet, or do I do it
in the
chat?
character sheet? I would do that. Just go to friend computer and send that message. Especially if it's something you want to be kept secret from your other troubleshooters. Not
I typed something in, but nothing happened.
You have to hit friend computer.
Then you hit.
Oh, that's your enter. I guess. I see.
Like I just tested one out. I can't find. You told me to add one to was it perversity or something?
Yes.
I can't find that on my character sheet.
I think it's the very last thing under possibly secrets, or it's on the bottom of secrets under other stuff.
Credit. Oh, okay. So what am I adding? One?
Yes. Now you just for your knowledge, somebody called the GM just told me to let you know that you can add those perversity points if you get a really terrible roll to those rolls and make them better.
So you can use a you can spend a point.
Yes. What is okay, hold on a second.
I don't know what a bad roll is.
And you know what? You probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't know how you were doing anyway. So
I rolled a -8 and had this amazing success.
So yes, friend probe. What is it you're doing currently?
He was laying on his ass because I took him down.
I'm just going to assert myself in a position of authority, and if you look at my computer, just take a look.
I saw your roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just to make it obvious, I'm going to look at this person pointing the orange barrel and just look and say, I am probe.
And he looks at you and says, I see. And your position here?
I am, oh shit. This is where I'm confused by the game, GM. I am I work in the central processing unit. I help with the bureaucracy of the computer to make sure all checks and balances are in order, including this gentleman right here who was clearly does not belong here, trying to get into a confession room without obvious access. So I simply just questioned him and said, "Can I help you?" And then asked for the proper paperwork.
What he actually asked me for were papers, which everyone knows is a communist communication method.
That is true.
He said, "Let me see your papers. Let me see your papers." I said, "Papers?
Yes,
Let
but
me see your papers, commie." And I attacked.
You use this old language against me. Papers obviously means show me your electronic credentials.
That's not at all what papers means.
Well, sir, I don't know what division or where you work, but this is a terminology that's very esoteric to my field.
Oh, so you're saying that your whole organization is rife with commie scum?
Oh, then
What's the name of your organization again? I need that, and I'll pull up my PDA. What was the name of your organization?
I work for the CPU, and I am part of the Form Inventory Office, sir.
Electrical Processing Unit, infected with commies.
Yeah, look that up. Why don't you? Yeah, okay. Man with the gun.
Sir, what did you say your name again was here on the floor? Probe?
Probe, yes.
I see. Probe, settle down.
I was summoned. I was summoned by the computer, and I was simply
I completely
on
understand
my way.
that, but please settle down for the moment. Take a step back.
Will do.
You, sir, your name was?
Glam.
Glam.
R, section USS.
Yes, I see your security clearance. You wear it proudly. Here's something we need to discuss. I once was red security clearance. I remember those days fondly, and what I will say is that your fervor, of course, will always be rewarded by the computer, but not always necessarily by fellow troubleshooters. So, I would say, for your own health and safety, take maybe a couple steps back on the fervor, son. If not, I would possibly expect a laser barrel up your nose. That's just me offering a friendly suggestion, one troubleshooter to another. And I do suggest that you help this gentleman off the ground, as that will, of course, appeal to the computer sense of fair play.
Well, I am full of happy. Let me give you a hand up there, partner. I'm sorry about the hard feelings.
So as he's doing that, I'm just taking a look at my data pad. I'm going to do a data search for who this person is.
Okay. Oh, and you do so relatively quickly, which is nice here. Let me just double check. Where's your Yeah, you do so pretty well there. You enter that in your data search. What exactly were you were looking for specifically? Because I don't think he gave you his full. You just searched Glam, Citizen Glam.
Yes.
I did give my full name.
Oh, you did give your full. Okay.
The orange guy asked me. The orange security officer asked me for it.
So what is the full designation you enter in
Glam, capital G L A M dash capital R dash capital U capital S capital S.
I see. And you hear from your PDA after you typed it in. You hear, "Greetings, citizen. Your search for Glam R U S Q is processing.
I'll put my hand as this is happening. I reach my hand up to Glam. Thank you.
Processing.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
As you can as you can see right here, I heard your name. Let's just make sure.
Yeah.
Processing.
Sorry about that. About the old fervor there, partner. I'm new to troubleshooting.
Processing.
Just got called up, and I'm looking for the room that I was assigned.
Oh, what room is that you're going
The
to?
darn message, it was there and gone faster than I could,
Processing.
Like I remembered it was the last portion.
Processing.
So I'm
Processing.
one by one until I find that room.
Processing.
Something
Computer will
seems.
help me. Computer guide me.
Processing.
Computer. Why is this taking so long?
Processing.
Computer
Processing.
guides me on my path.
Processing.
So,
Computer shows
Processing.
me the way
There
I
is
go.
no search that has pulled up a glam-r-usq. Thank you.
Too bad. I must have accidentally added the last S
Is
as
the
a
orange
Q.
security officer still standing around?
Yes.
Okay.
And
I'll say
he's nodding in like that looked really good.
all right. Excellent. Well, sir, I don't suppose you can direct me to R5972.
And
just
what's,
trying to
as a
find it
matter
here
of
in the
fact,
lovely-
what sector are you heading to?
like I said, I couldn't remember exactly the sector. It popped in and off my PDA so fast, I couldn't remember it all. So I was just searching each sector till I found it. I mean, this is
Well,
it's a big deal.
I'll be on my way, sir. And then I just made a roll to try to get away from him.
Okay.
Since this ain't coming up again,
Yes.
I am going to try to use my amazing computer hacker skills to look into the memory of what was recently on here.
Fabulous.
Ooh.
And I am a part of R&D, and they are all about the computer things.
Okay, I'm going to ask everybody a silly question. The algebraic deal that it's rolling 13 minus 1d20.
I don't know what that means, honestly.
I'm trying to figure out did the roll come out 13 or was the roll that 6 that's there?
So my skill is 13 for that particular skill that I rolled.
Right, and so it's subtracting that from 1d20.
Is lower
Which is
better?
weird.
Yeah, because you have to
Lower
roll
is
below. So that must
Yeah.
be what it is. So my roll on the data search should be good.
So my parentheses that I'm seeing there is 13. Okay, so you actually rolled a 6 on the sneaking. Okay, now I'm getting it. Now I'm slowly getting it.
The computer
And I
gets
said-
it
and I said I
exactly
understood it
when the
all.
computer should.
I love you. So basically what happens is he just for a moment, is says his number, looks at the orange officer to confer, and you look back, Glam, and note that Fod is no longer there.
Oh, bro,
I knew it. I knew it. I knew that he was a commie, mutant, sneak thief. Next time, I won't give him any warning. Find him.
All right, Glam, give me what you're doing there in a quick text there to me.
I'm just trying to find my room, man.
I was talking to not Glam. I'm sorry, Glam. Oh, Glam. Oh, you're
That
doing
wasn't
that. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're utilizing. Okay. Because that roll is so lovely, and your mind kind of clicks. You realize doing the math that the designation of the confessional booth you're looking for, you understand by doing the math where that would correspond. So you've narrowed it down to at least 2 sectors. So with
this is
that,
not the one.
this is currently not the one, and you know that it's at least 5 or 6
All
away,
right, I'll get on the move.
and would probably require a quick jaunt in the tube.
Oh, all right. I'll head to the nearest tube station.
Excellent.
Wait, which tube are we talking about? There's a few different tube stations. I don't want to get the wrong one.
You will know which tube and which color you can ride, of course. All right. So let me go back here. Hold on. That's the fun part about this game, is that sometimes you have to be really careful not to miss anything from anybody. So I'm going to go back and take this moment. The computer is processing. All right. So, Cavill, what's
Mhm.
happening, Home Slice?
Doing the check on the thing.
Doing the check on the thing. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Did you do a roll for me?
And what kind of roll would you like?
Well, let me take a look. Let me help you out here with that. Do. I'm excited to have some kind of sound deal hooked up, but I could do a processing search thing going on. Okay, hold on here.
As I'm doing this, I am going to be wandering out into the hallway, going in the direction that I intuitively think it should be in, where I have great intuition.
Let's see. Now you said you were gonna like think back on the history of Alpha Complex.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, that message came up in my, series 1300 PDC, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to try to, get into it to bring back my memory
Okay.
things.
I'm gonna have you just do a base roll on your wetware. So your wetware is you want to beat a 10.
By being lower than a 10?
Yes, that's a lower than issue.
There you
Ooh,
go.
I'm lower than a
You did
10.
very well.
Oh, you are not.
You won what?
Zynga.
You're actually your roll is actually 16.
So you didn't.
That's
beat
what
it.
I'm looking at here. So
So you roll high, and that's what you want, and it'll take it to the low.
yeah.
No, yeah.
So
Is-
so you're you immediately kind of like hit a blank wall as to where this would be. Like you can't piece together. It's you basically have like a alphabet soup in your brain of letters and numbers, and it's not coming to you at all.
Okay. I am going to look for a bot that is wandering the hall.
Nice. You come across a scrub bot that is currently scrubbing along the side of a hallway. You do note that the hallway it's currently in, but only by a few feet, is an orange hallway. But your clearance leads it right up to the edge of that hallway.
Okay. I say,
Good bot. Good bot, please come here.
It goes, greetings, citizen. How may I be of assistance?
I'd like you to take a look at this thing.
Take a look at what thing?
and
Trouble.
I bring my thing down to him.
Do you lean in over?
No, that would be illegal.
So you just kind of hold it up here because
Uh,
it's still a few feet into the actual orange hallway.
Bot, can you come into the red?
Red clearance. I only see infrared clearance.
I don't know what you mean, but I got a thing for you.
You have confused logic circuit, sir. Please rephrase your question.
Okay, well,
Uh-oh. Is there anything else in this hallway?
In the hallway, no. It's an empty hallway. It's a very long orange hallway. There are a few doors along it, also of orange designation. The area, the large common area that you're in, is an ultraviolet area, which is, of course, denoted by a black line
Okay.
across the floor.
Okay. I am going to pull out some of my cold fun. I have a half gallon of it.
Nice. I love that you
And-
brought it with you. That's great.
And that's and I pour some into my FunBot logo mug.
Okay.
And as I'm pouring, I spill like maybe half a cup on the floor. Oh, darn.
Scrubbot, there's a mess right here. Yeah.
I'm going to drink the rest of it.
As you're
away.
saying it, like the second it hit the floor, it just went, and it had come out of the orange hallway and is immediately. It was very quick. This scrub bot is no joke. It took care of it really quickly.
Okay, I'm going to try to program it.
Excellent. Do your thing.
I'm going to try to reprogram it so that it can communicate with my Series 13 PDC.
You are a rock star. Go ahead.
Hardware, bot ops, and maintenance.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Okay. You rolled a 4. You rolled a 4, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. You actually were able to, without removing any sections of it, you kind of know the exact sweet spot where you kind of flip it to general maintenance, right? General, bam, and then you have it where it can read from a PDC, because that's basically what they utilize to communicate to these droids anyway. So you're able to pop that in there, and then it says, "What is your request?"
This is the one that you need to read to where the message was from earlier this morning. All messages from this morning.
It immediately transfers the location onto the PDC. You have the location, and you have actually even it goes so far as to provide you with a map and what tube station.
Okay. And what was that location?
You don't need to ask me.
Because
just know that it did.
I start walking that direction.
Thank you, Scrub.
Although you earned 5 perversity points for that, because you questioned the computer, you only earn 1.
Oh.
All right, so we now come to. Hold on. Computer. We now come to Fod. Fod, what are you doing currently?
I did a data search.
Okay,
earlier.
and your data search is in relation to what?
Professional I'm supposed to be in. And I rolled a -6.
Okay. So what you do, do me a favor, hover over, I'm trying to find where that roll is.
Oh, it's Bob rolls a -6 right above.
Oh, I see it. Yep. So you rolled a 13. What is your skill in that? Data search.
Bill. You want me to say it out loud so everybody knows?
No, of course not.
Don't share.
Oh, I
those
see. It as you enter it, your data pad brings back a message saying, "Not so rough, please."
Not so rough.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it again. Gentler this time. supposed to roll low. I don't know what my roll is. It's not showing me.
I know. Well, hold on. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to
It
make sure.
shows
that
me
I
the
have-
-4. It doesn't show me. I thought I was supposed to
If
go
you
low.
hover over the last number in the.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? The last number will give it to you. I might have been looking at somebody else's.
Yeah, because my initial, well,
Your initial one was 13, I think.
Yeah.
And this one was 11. So it's still not quite there.
supposed to roll lower than my number. I can't.
Yes.
Lower.
So it's yes. So it says that was better. Thank you.
No more information.
No. No.
This time I'm just barely gonna tap it.
Okay. Please do not insult me.
So it's not telling me where I go.
No. There's a little chubby guy in black overalls, which means an infrared citizen, which you just passed out of. And he's approaching with deference. And he says, may I help you, sir? A red security clearance, sir.
Yeah, I've been called to the confessional for troubleshooting, and I can't seem to pull it up on my tablet. The actual confessional sector.
I see.
I'm coming from the gun sector, looking for, I think it's the NPT.
Yeah, would you I know it is a lot to ask, but if I may see your PD, sir.
And what do you do?
Well, me, I work with technical services, and I initially did some programming, which is a skill that is often frowned upon, but because I did it quite well, they allowed me to continue to work on it, and I am I'm highly observed. At most times. So,
So if I give you
if you allow me to assist you,
how about you coach me through? Because if I give you my PDA, then you are highly observed. They may think that I'm trying to transmit something to you or something of that nature. And I am the utmost citizen, and I am just trying to get to my troubleshooting.
Sure. And I'm trying to help you. Okay. Do you know about Protocol 75-8?
Actually, as a technical support software,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, then initiate that.
So that's what I do.
Okay. So that would be why don't we just throw that at
Operating systems, or
operating systems would be great.
oh, it didn't allow me to roll.
Oh, weird.
Syntax error.
That's creepy. Just roll.
I
Just roll me.
Just roll the software.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Basically, it immediately is like, "Do not touch me there," out loud, very loudly.
Oh. Maybe it is best if you do this.
I think it might.
I pass it over to him.
He goes, does this. Next time, just you've got to button this history.
Yeah.
And if you hit the history button, that's going to give you the history of. It's not like any ancient history.
Oh, it's just recent history.
Recent history.
You know,
Yeah.
in where I am, so I kind of take it back and I hit the history button. Thank you.
And you see the message very clearly.
Now, I tell him, I said, where I work in the technical services, we deal with a lot of forms, as you know.
Yes.
And so typically if the form isn't filled out properly, then we're not going to get the information. And so a lot of times it lags out, and that's where I don't necessarily touch much technically.
Citizen Gregory IR, please report to termination booth 7.
I'll be leaving you now, and I just walk on past.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Somebody just about to die. Termination booth.
But you have the location.
Down.
There it is.
Gregory
All right.
down.
So we have Probe on the way. We have Cavil on the way. We have Thought on the way. And Glam, what's going on?
You told me I was able to narrow it down to a couple of.
Oh no,
sectors.
you were. Who did I lie about then? Fod is on the way. Cavil, you're not on the way, are you?
I'm on the way.
Oh my gosh,
exactly
you're
where I'm
all on
supposed
the
to go.
way. Oh my God, you're all on the way. This is no one's died yet.
Gregory.
Gotta pick up my fucking game.
Well, he just
Gregory
did.
did die.
No,
Gregory
he just
died.
was
You're
told
right.
to report. He did not necessarily die.
As far as I'm concerned, he gone.
Ah, poor Gregory. We do love him.
He's at least on number 2.
So directly, you do note the first person obviously there is Probe, and Probe. When you arrive, you are able to find the confession booth. It is in a very large area that is kind of open and bright. The sector seems to be kind of a more affluent one. You do note a great deal of higher security code clearance individuals walking through the infrared and red hallways. And it seems to be one of those places, well, one that you have never really accessed before. Most of your experience has been with infrared or red, occasionally orange, but you're seeing green and blue officers in this area, and kind of some of them just hanging out in their Tele-O t-shirts and just having leisurely meals of Hot Fun 7, which is the general menu for Computers Day 6.
Pornhub.
Yes, exactly. So as they're enjoying their meal, you arrive right outside that booth, and you note that it is currently has a number count, and as you approach it, a red beam shoots out, hits your badge, scans, and that number count goes from 4 to 3. The next person to arrive is Cavil. You see the same things I've just described. This is definitely for you an area, you spend a lot of time with research and development. A lot of those sectors are well out of the way due to the fact that most of them blow up and have to be continually moved. So this is kind of one of the first times you're amongst a great deal of people. There is a huge amount, a throng, if you will, of people wandering about. And but you do find the confession booth, and note that there is a troubleshooter waiting there. And as soon as you approach, a red beam shoots out, hits your badge, and scans it. And you note that something does change, but you're not sure what on the confession booth.
What happened to the change that did it go from 3 to 2?
Yes.
Ah, you must be here for the meeting, I see.
As I walk to the, everything is awesome. The team, everything is awesome.
Yes, indeed. It is certainly
Living on a dream. Everything.
just because the fact that you're singing it, Matt, I'm going to give you 2 perversity points. Maybe just to get you to shut up. I don't know, but I'm throwing that out there.
That's only going to work once. If anybody else sings, you just get gigged.
Vaporize. The next person to arrive is Glam. And you see exactly what I described. And as you approach, you do see the red beam, scans your badge, goes up, and you note that there is a change of number from 2 to 1.
What was my change?
You weren't sure.
Okay. Because I didn't hear nothing. Let's just get scanned.
What was the change when FOD showed up, computer?
Showed up? Yeah.
When FOD showed up, FOD hasn't shown up yet.
Haven't shown up yet. I'm on my way.
Hi there. Please don't try to trick your local computer. Do you say anything as you approach Cabell?
As I've already approached.
Yes.
I'm coming up.
No, what I'm saying is, as you approach Cabell. Oh, who's coming up?
But
Did I say FOD is coming up next? No,
Yep,
Glam
Fod's
came
coming
up.
up.
Glam.
Yeah,
Glam-
I'm next.
Glam
Basically.
arrived.
I'm
You didn't tell
next.
me if I saw
So
what I saw.
Glam was the third person to show up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cabell. You were
4,
second.
3, 2, 1. I'm number one.
My apologies. The computer, of course, has changed your names, so now switch names. No, I'm actually not serious about that. So, Glam, do you say anything as you arrive?
What do I see?
You see exactly what I described. You note that probe that you've met before, and another individual, both red security clearance, are waiting by a confession booth that you note matches the number that you were searching for.
I pull out my PDA, and after I note probe, I'm going to look at him, and I'm pull out my PDA and start typing into it.
I just continue to wait in line very self-confidently.
Okay. You do note that the person who, did a Karate Kid move to slam you to the ground. Not that you know the reference, but the dungeon master is exhausted and has no other available reference there.
I like it when the computer calls himself a dungeon master. Makes me feel kinky.
Yes, indeed. Whoopsh.
Cabell.
Oh my god! I could just do my own sound effects. Like,
really
what's going on?
kinky.
Whoopsh. All right. So that's what you see as you approach Glam.
Like I said, I look over, I note the people in the room, and when I see probe, I pull out my PDA and I start looking at him and typing stuff into it.
Oh, I see you found. Is this the location that you're looking for?
Mhm.
And what is the name
Sure
of
is.
this? What is the name of this confession booth, and what sector are you in?
I don't think I don't report to you, Kami.
All in good time, my friend. All in good time.
Oh, that made me happy. I don't know. Take another perversity point for making me chuckle, Glam. Fod,
Great.
you have arrived
Wonderful.
in grand fashion, as you always do. You have entered into this large area.
Yeah, my badge.
You have spent some time in areas like this before.
Yes,
It's not really
have.
new to you. It's you note that this is definitely an everything is awesome area. There is a great deal of happiness here. Much of it induced but it's very pleasant and enjoyable nonetheless. You
Oh.
also note that there are 3 troubleshooters waiting next to the confession booth that you have been told to report to.
Right. So before it scans me, I walk up and I'm like, wonderful. Now that we're all here, I get scanned.
And you time it brilliantly. And as you arrive, very confidently, it scans your badge and the thing opens.
Let's go inside.
Like, you are like, hello, let's go inside.
What do you guys look like?
I look like me.
Okay.
I'm kind of a goofy looking dude, kind of a weird hair, not really tall or really short, not really fat or really skinny, just kind of a white dude.
I'm a skinny athletic type with a comb over. I've got some earphones on along with some bomber goggles.
Oh.
And I have long black hair and just
And I'm
like a
wearing
2-day-old
my red reflective suit.
beard growth.
Yeah, Probe, perhaps you could you maybe discuss a certain look in your eye.
Excuse me?
That guy over there looks untrusting.
There's a certain look in your eye, Probe, that you have. Maybe you could describe that.
That certain look. So the certain look in my eye, when you look to me in my eyes, you get overwhelmed with a sense of, wow, this man is like a tree. He is sturdy and tall and standing strong. This is someone I can be confident in to get anything done.
I'm
And that's
pretty sure
what you
most
see.
of them would not probably equate them to a tree, since those are either legend or non-existent.
If you've read the books.
Yes. But you definitely see a fervent look in his eyes. Devout, not devote, because that's a different part of
That's
speech.
like to vote, but when you're derp.
It's
a boat.
When
You would-
you're
yeah.
when
I'm
you
a-
speak
yeah.
derp and
He
vote.
seems there is a great deal of intensity in Probe's look.
I look happy.
Yes.
Okay.
Just glad to be here. I'm glad to be of service.
I
Trying to
look-
help the computer get along.
I look
That's what I am.
huge.
Howdy, mates.
Basically, that's all. Well, I stand out as very different from everybody else because my body is so abnormally large.
Large is it?
I
That's
don't
what
know.
She said.
He probably he's gonna have to squat to get into the confession booth.
So
He
think of how the village responded to Mongo coming into it.
Yeah.
How,
That's a way to put it.
How big is this confessional?
It's large. I'll give you a
Can
quick.
all 4 of us fit
gander here.
comfortably, or with this abnormally large?
I think it's a
humanoid?
one at a time thing.
No, it's actually this is a large one.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a view of it here. On Roll20, I just gave you a view. And that door opens the second that that Fod arrives.
I proceed forward.
As you enter, the room is fairly dark, lit only by the controls and a control screen that is still very dimly lit, but the controls itself are very bright. Think of goofy Star Wars controls, say in the Millennium Falcon. It's got that very same feeling of weird, like, really, does this thing need this many buttons?
It's got the bleeps, the creeps, and the jeeps.
Yeah, exactly.
Just watch that movie.
Oh, Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's a lot of beautiful buttons that are illuminating everybody basically from under, so you have that creepy underlit look as you enter. You do note that there is a very prominent camera that is dead center, facing out, and as one person enters, it focuses on that one person. So as you enter probe, it gives a very and you kind of hear the irises close in to focus on you.
I'll pause my movement then and let it do what it's doing.
I will say that is my favorite sound effect of the evening.
Hey, Fod.
Muted, Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scooby-Doo.
You're
I'm gonna pull out my
muted.
red comb
You're
and start
Fodder
combing.
gone.
I said,
You look
I
like you
said,
had a lot of
keep,
cool things to say.
I said, keep moving. Keep moving. The computer knows we're here. Let's go. Let's go. Don't need to pause.
Do you push past them, or are you
No,
ushering
I'm
them in?
ushering them in. Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
How uncomfortable.
I'm gonna keep
I
combing
look at
my hair.
him like, you think you can move me?
No. We need to get inside.
Tickle my
We're
ass with an
recording.
algae chip?
We're recording. Particularly not. Whoa. Tickle your ass with a feather? Particularly not with a feather.
Jack, we need to make note for critical fail. We do need a T-shirt that says "Tickle my ass" with an algae chip.
We need to change
That's a
your
note.
name.
Side note.
Side note, we need to change the critical fail to actually whatever the fuck his name is. 'Cause I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I don't know how to change it on my phone, man.
You just tap change name. You just tap change name. There you go.
There's tap. There's no change name.
There's a 3 dots.
He's working on a phone.
Even on the
When
phone,
I
it
tap
allows
the
you to-
3 dots, there's no change name. There's
He's
clap,
working.
thumbs
He's
up, record,
working on his
disconnect,
PDC.
chat,
Okay,
meeting.
everybody, come on.
Okay. Work on your PDC. Maybe I can help you if you fill out the proper form. I will address it. But please
I have
enter so we
already
can
put
get
in the
this.
necessary requisitions for new equipment and for assistance from the.
Well, when Nick does come to my desk, I'll help you out. Please enter the confessional so we can get this
Go
is
in
a
the
very
confessional.
exciting day. Very
Okay.
exciting day. Very exciting.
Now, Fada, are you making it a definite that you feel like you are entering last?
Yeah, I am absolutely entering last going, we're all here now.
He's gonna throw a grenade in there.
The second that Fod's right foot is the last foot in, hits the ground, the door closes behind you. The screen lights up and says, "Prepare for a message from the great and powerful computer."
Oh.
I drop to my knees.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I go on my PDC and hit record.
Okay.
And then hold it up.
All right. What you hear is you hear some sound happening, and it takes you maybe about 5 or 6 words to realize that the sound is for some reason not being broadcast into the booth. It sounds like it might possibly be broadcast to the commons area outside.
Open the door.
Hey, big fella, can you open the door?
I look at Fod
Information.
and say,
Open the door.
and rolling intimidation.
Oh, that's a good one.
What'd he say to me?
What exactly are you reporting? What
I
are you
pointed at the door,
intimidating?
like over everybody's head.
Open the door.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
I'm sorry, Dave. Wait, my name's not Dave.
Dave's
Uh,
not here.
All right. Okay, hold on one sec. Computer.
Hello, computer.
Oh, okay, that's already up then. I kind of miss having a bunch of pieces of paper in front of me. Okay. Okay. You said you said open the door, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You give it your all. You give a really big.
Oh, I didn't. I told them to.
Oh, you tell everybody else to?
I told Fod to because he was closest.
Okay. So Fod,
And
you
then
hear
Pope was like, "It cannot happen."
yeah. Basically, you guys are a little jib jabbering between each other. And nothing's really happening at this juncture. You continue to hear
Report to room. That was 7.
down 9 to the 8.
I hit history on my PDA.
You hit history on your PDA.
Because
Yeah.
the message will have come through to my PDA as well. Being a technical
It
person.
has not come through your PDA. When you hit history, you do see very clearly to which confessional booth and which sector you're supposed to arrive at, but you do not see anything else. You're not exactly certain why that is.
Hey, computer, can you send direction? Can you send that to my PDA, please?
Okay, I have a feeling. Hold on a second. This is such weird garbage. Okay, here's what it is, people. The number that you get when you roll it is how many it's below, or the negative number is actually how many it's above, like how badly you fail.
So you don't want a negative. Is that what you're saying?
You don't want a negative, you want a positive, and you want a high positive.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, we suck.
Critical fail, since we don't even know how to read the rolls on the game.
There's only been one passing roll that I can see
Just
out of
saying.
like 20.
Not
And that-
judging.
Yeah. It's there's like one or two, but it's pretty rare.
Cool.
But because what I'm seeing is let's give an example. Give a calm example. Let's say a random data search, which is not treasonous in the least. So please do not hold this against Fod. Fod has rolled an 11, which apparently is 4 above, even though it says minus, where he's supposed to roll, which means his actual skill points are, doing math,
Yeah.
he rolled an 11. 11 minus 4 is
7.
yes.
I've been saying that.
Matt, the math man.
I know math.
has
I do math.
arrived.
and I spell.
So that's how many points above he's rolled, and then when you get a successful one, it is a positive number that is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, Probe, do you want to give me a little specifics on what you're looking for there?
I'm just trying to inquire with the current events. What's going on? Do I have any information about this process that I'm being in partaking on? What to expect, that kind of thing, if anything.
What you're feeling is happening is here. I'm going to give it to you. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Glam is gonna say, who here can hack into that door and open it? Does anyone here have the technical knowledge? I'll give it my best.
Are you here? Are you here, dear son, to confess hacking?
Ain't
No,
hacking
I'm
a
wondering
bad
if anyone
thing.
here can hack this door open. The big fella,
Yeah.
perhaps, with an overarm
So
chop.
someone here, out of the four of you, are confessing to the sin of hacking.
Mm-mm.
I think it might be Probe.
That one right there just said he wanted to hack it out.
Computer. I was simply summoned here. I'm one of your high-profile workers that work in the CPU. Clearly, it wasn't me.
Greetings, CPU worker. Please give me your designation.
Probe-R-BUM.
I see. Please proceed with a question.
What do you ask of me, computer?
Please refine your question.
Why have you summoned me here, computer?
What is your security clearance?
It is red, computer.
I'm sorry.
My
That
clearance.
information is not available to you at the red security clearance level.
Why are we all here? So one of us is a hacker.
We are here to
It's obviously
promote-
this man right
promote the
here.
computer.
It's this man right here.
You hear outside the mumbling kind of go, and the doors go and open.
Glam, I believe it's you.
You would, wouldn't you, Kami?
Well, you throw these insults at me, but you have no proof. I have physical evidence.
Yeah. What evidence is that?
I saw you
What
trying
evidence have you
to.
got?
I saw you trying to hack into another
Yeah,
confession
you
booth.
used the word papers to describe my data.
Ah, yes,
Who
but
uses paper but communists?
no, in the CPU.
That's hard evidence if I've ever heard of any. Furthermore, you did not. Clearly, we were on a team together, and you did not aid and assist your teammate in getting to the correct meeting location in a timely manner. What
Okay,
other than
Glam,
commie mutant
Glam,
bastard scum would do that to their own teammates?
Glam, as you're talking, as you're kind of having this moment of like, I've got this, you notice that it's really quiet in the commons area. Like, really quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now that all the attention's on you, I think the people will do what's necessary. And I'll walk out of the confession booth.
You would run away. Run
No.
away from it. Whenever evidence is provided, you run. That's exactly what you did last time. I turned my head for a second. You scampered off like a sneak thief.
I just brush it off, whatever.
I'm still trying to figure out what we're supposed to do since I didn't get any actual instructions, but they must have been broadcast to the common area.
I look for a higher security than me.
I'm going to
Try to wave them down.
That's pretty much everybody out there. You do note that a lot of, especially any infrared citizens there, which are probably in all service positions like janitors, servers, anything like that locally, have all kind of got their head down. And the higher the security clearance, you kind of have people looking at you. So, like, the highest security clearance you're able to find is like about 4 or 5 blue, just random citizens, not internal security. There are people that are, but they're looking at you like with kind of a half-cocked grin.
Excuse me. Is any of you are any of you security professionals?
Hey, Alan, I sent you a whisper that's kind of important to the game.
Okay, let me get to that.
And I think maybe a quick potty break.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Ah, cool. I'm a potty quick.
Well, we are on a slight break. Allowed the
While
computer
we wait,
allowed to
let
give
me-
the computer to give you a commercial for bouncy bubble beverage. Hi there, citizens. Do you want extra energy, extra vibe, extra viv and vim and vigor, and I don't know, happiness? Well, if you do, B3. That's right, B3. Bouncy bubble beverage. Disclaimer, please do not shake and throw. If shaken and thrown, possibly there could be a large and very destructive explosion and disintegration. Thank you so much, and try Bouncy Bubble Beverage. That was a message from our sponsors.
I like me some bouncy bubble beverage. Yeah, no, Alan, I was just testing that. I couldn't read the character sheet, wouldn't display the full
Oh,
name.
the full thing?
And I just saw EM, and I was like, EM what? What is this? I even said in chat, I was like, I'm just testing this. Next roll, it's not actually doing anything. I'm like, I don't know. I want to know what that skill does.
Oh my gosh. I love you guys. You're awesome.
after the bubbly beverage song, that's what. It's the only thing I could think of with this whole game. Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm in Lego Movie.
It's very similar. It has a very similar feel and taste. I have a feeling that at least one of the creators have played Paranoia before.
Of what? What?
Of the Lego Movie.
Oh, okay.
Got some of that. Everything is awesome.
I don't eat anything but a bag of chips again.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I ate a cookie yesterday and it felt sick.
As long as they're algae chips, it's okay.
Well, while the after the whole exchange with me and Probe, and he walks out, I'm gonna pull my red comb back out, make sure that my hair is nice again, because cleanliness is next.
Make sure his hair is coiffed properly.
We need to be hygienic.
Yes.
I'll put the comb away. I'll straighten my reflect armor, check my pistol, and make sure it's loose in its scabbard. And then I'll fold my arms and I'll wait for the computer to give me further instruction. But I'm watching that guy. He's up to no good.
Nobody knows what crickets are, but you hear them.
I'm still trying to read my character sheet to understand how it all works.
Yes, well, good luck. That information is not available to you at your security code clearance. Please rise in your security code clearance, or you're screwed.
Yeah, pretty
Dude.
much. since I don't know the security clearance levels and I don't know how to make them, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going.
Where am I?
Everything
Ladies and gentlemen, Bouncy Bubble Beverage. It's the mandatory drink of choice. And
All right.
also, ladies and gentlemen, think you might be a mutant? Self-report today.
Citizen, want to know more?
Great book. Great book.
Citizens, join the United States, the Space Force. Want to know more?
Want to know more?
Stay
The
alert.
mobile infantry.
Stay alert. Trust no one. Keep your lasers handy, ladies and gentlemen.
Serve your planet.
Serve your planet. Want to know more? Works with the American flag jumper.
Oh my gosh, it does.
But America wasn't really a thing.
No, but it works because it's current.
I'm staying current, thank you.
I'm staying current.
So, Alan, are we not going to have that aspect of the game?
Which aspect?
The aspect that I whispered to you.
Oh shit. Well, let me look. I don't know. What'd you whisper to me?
It's kind of a key aspect.
Oh no, that's coming yet.
Okay.
Currently, you are in the process of getting to that specific. Actually, getting to the next point so you could get to that point.
Gotcha.
We haven't even got to where we're supposed to be yet.
Well, here we go, lady. Here we
Which
go.
is very typical in Alan's games for some reason.
Well,
We
let
don't get
me
anywhere.
tell you why. Let me tell you why. The record of me playing role-playing games in like straight hours was a game of Paranoia I played as a senior in high school. We started on a Friday night, and 14 hours later, we finished the game.
We don't have that kind of time, my brother.
We actually finished a game of Paranoia, but we got to the actual objective of the game probably within the last 45 minutes.
So I don't remember my senior year of high school.
Okay,
so-
good. You could have played this before, Matt.
Absolutely.
No, I don't.
That's
Alan,
why this feels so familiar.
I only asked that because I know the last time that we played, that was on the character sheet at the very beginning.
Yes, it was. But because I had a moment where I said, anyone up for Paranoia then? Because Matt suggested Paranoia.
Yeah.
Cool Boy gave a thumbs up. I said, I suppose I should start prepping.
I basically live Paranoia, so this is just another method acting for me. We're good.
Well, good stuff.
You don't even know Paranoia. Like, this is just role playing in the theater.
So let's.
All right.
Let's.
We keep moving.
Yes, we keep moving.
Waiting
So you guys-
for instruction.
You guys step out.
And I act like I'm in charge again. I'm like, let's go.
So you do note
I
that
trust this kid.
that the newly very peppy recruit who seems to be humming.
When you're part of a team.
And when he comes to the team, he kind of like tries to get you all together.
Come on, team.
I follow him. He obviously knows what he's doing.
Who's this guy?
The guy who's leading you.
Is he? I mean, but who is it? Do I recognize? When did he get into the picture? I don't even remember him. Being
He
there.
was the last one to arrive with authority.
Oh, you're
I
talking
opened
about Fog. Okay.
I opened the door.
Yeah, Fod arrives
I opened the
with
door.
authority. He sees that everybody's kind of looking at you strangely, especially those of higher security clearance.
He
Let's
looks
go.
happy.
All of you do note that
Happy people are good.
any red or IR infrared citizens are kind of keeping their eyes down.
Yeah, we don't look them in the eye.
That was not a cruel chuckle, by the way. The computer thought of something so funny that's like
above my
up
pay
here.
grade. I just keep going.
I look at all of these guys and I say,
Hey, I think we're supposed to be on this thing together. I'm Cavill.
Hi, Cavill. I'm Fod. We're part of a team.
All right. Well, you must not be a commie then.
No, sir. I am a technical specialist. Level
Pleasure to
3.
meet you there, big fella. I'm Glam.
Glam.
I go over and I put my hand on top of his head and shake it.
Good to meet you.
Easy, buddy. Watch the hair. Watch the hair. Pulls out the comb again. Gets the comb again. Comb.
I do that to Fod too.
Cavill,
I shake his head.
Cavill, you note that the comb that comes out, like, catches the light and gleams, like,
Oh.
like you actually hear the word "sparkle"
Oh.
as it goes through the hair. That
You're very
That's
hygienic, sir. You're very hygienic.
you
That's a
do
great
note.
comb.
You do note that Glam has a holster for his comb.
That'd be correct. The computer requires that we be hygienic, and you've got to be prompt with your hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way to ensure proper hygiene at the correct speed, and that is to have the appropriate equipment.
I have so much body. I spend almost my whole morning washing it.
120 refresh.
Well, we will
And
have
let me-
to.
And let me tell you,
We'll have to worry about expediting that.
I make sure every part's clean.
Thoroughly clean. I like you, Cavill R.E.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be sure to call you when we need you.
I go over to Probe and I shake his head.
I don't know you, but I do now.
Careful with that one.
That's not necessary, sir.
I shake heads. Let's go.
A simple hello will do next time. Thank you.
So many different meanings that could have gone down. How I shake heads.
Don't touch
And
my
you
head.
really didn't describe it, so nobody knows. That's just,
Did you touch the tip of his head, or did you grab the whole head?
Like
Curious.
like a ball. One that you might throw in a bucket. If there were a game where you threw balls in buckets.
But there were heads.
Okay, so we keep walking, or I do. I try to usher them along.
Yeah, I keep following the little guy. The little guy obviously knows what's going on.
So, Fod, where exactly are you going?
Away from that room. And
You
all
do
those other
note
security guards.
you do note as you're going through the crowd and just kind of like ushering your way out
I'm
that in
listening
this
for-
commons area there are a lot of like yellow to green security clearance that are like and wiping eyes as you go past.
I'm listening for the murmurs of what must have been said outside the confessional. If I hear anybody kind of chattering, I can't believe that they gotta do X whatever it is.
You hear a few murmurs here and there. Jason, please send me a message or tell me what you were looking for specifically.
So I'm just trying to access the data of the records of what was said outside of the room, the confession booth that we were in.
Okay.
If there's a script of it or something like that, some text.
Sure. So you make a search. Let me just double check here. So basically you hear or you as you do the data search, like what came into this particular, you're very specific to the sector, the confession booth, and you do note that it replies back that this information is not available to you at your security code clearance. It was provided to the security booth.
I am still listening to see if one of these yellows or oranges actually blurt out what the hell we're supposed to do.
You
while
don't
they laugh at it.
actually. You don't hear anything from them. I mean, it's really just chuckles.
Have
Are
the
any, do I see any reds on my way?
have the three of you not put this together? We were just in a room where the computer told us that one of us is a hacker, and assuming that what was said outside of this wall, that everybody here now knows that as well. So unless one of you is the hacker, I suggest you put up now. Otherwise, we must post haste and get out of here quickly.
I look for a red as
Hacker.
we're walking out.
Okay.
I'm
You
an
do find
R&D.
Yeah,
you
one
do
of
find
us.
a red. You do find a red pretty quickly, who's just walking by, who does seem to kind of like get out of his seat and start to try to veer out of the scene
I kind of walk.
as you're approaching.
Do we walk past him or by him closely?
Okay. He looks up and says, hey.
Yeah, did you hear what they said over there? Because the message came in externally, not internally for us.
Yeah, they can mean so many things. Look, I'm on my way myself to a thing that I'm doing.
Mind giving me a little heads up of what the computer what the message the computer had put out?
Well, there was something, that came out over the speakers, and it said something about, make sure not to divulge this information as it is high priority, top secret. It's things that I'm, that I probably shouldn't, there were things. I'm sure you got it too. You know what's going on. If that was meant for you.
I see this and I walk over to him and I say,
Tell him what he's asking.
and I do that in a very intimidating way.
Okay.
And we're still walking so that the greens and blues don't. This is
And you notice that he just kind of walks a little faster when approached by this very large clone who says,
Let him know.
I want to roll a suggestion.
okay.
I want to say, just tell me what he said. Tell me what it said.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
You say it with such
You just tell.
conviction. You hook it in his head, and as he turns to you, Fod, you see in his eyes the, oh shit, I have been exactly where you are. And you see it like really clearly. And he's like, you guys have a briefing that you are to attend. That briefing is located in the OSH sector. the reason that you see people a little freaked out is they do mention some sort of alien invasion. So that's why you may see some people that are a little concerned. But your actual your briefing room is PPOM on level 17.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. And
then we let him. We just veer away.
Okay. And you kind of, as you veer away really quickly, you just see him do this moment of,
what the fuck just happened?
Then I go over and bonk him.
Do you bonk him hard?
Wait. Have you? So I just read a book called Critical Failures.
Oh, fun! That's awesome.
Perfect.
We should connect with them and do cross marketing.
You should actually read the book, because the first thing he does, the half orc cuts the guy's head off. So first scene, half orc cuts a head off.
Nice. We really should do cross promotion with this person. Obviously, I mean, it's hello.
Right. Yeah, critical fail on Pornhub.
It's called Critical Failures on Kindle.
Oh my God!
I just found it, so I just started reading it. Funny.
And you still haven't read my fucking book, which, by the way, is Plague Seed and Plague War, which is available on Amazon.com. So just letting you know, if you haven't read my book yet, it is also available on Kindle Unlimited. It's also available on Kindle Unlimited. I say out loud and loudly, louder than FOD.
Thank you, computer.
You're welcome. Anyway,
so
let me reply to a secret message.
I do
for
not
a moment.
Guy, I keep on going.
Okay.
So we will head to. I look for the map on my PDA for OSH PPOM,
Okay.
and I just head in that direction.
Level 17.
Assuming that the rest of these guys will follow.
Yep, I'm following the little guy.
You do note that you're very close, and that the computer seems to be very efficient in providing you the message in a location that is close to your briefing locale. You do have to approach a bank of elevators, is what it's showing you. Which will lead you to level 17. You are currently on level 175.
Whoa.
So we need to go
Well,
down.
I go to the elevator that says 1 to 25. I don't know how it's broken up. If there's the lower levels.
Yeah, you're able to find a one that will take you there.
I'm like, come on, team.
I go. I follow.
And I wait for the other two if they're coming or not. I don't know what Proby's doing, but he might be doing what Proby's do. Come on, Proby, let's go.
I go alone.
The elevator door opens with a very calming, relaxing sigh.
Does that just make you happy? So we enter and press 17.
Level
I pull out
17.
my can of B3 bouncing bubbly beverage.
Please don't shake that.
The doors close. And
We're all in there.
You continue to start to go down in floors.
Okay.
Greetings, citizens. How are you this pleasant day?
Good.
It is my pleasure to operate for you this kind day, and I do hope that you are enjoying what the computer has granted you.
Yes.
And what has the computer granted us?
Excuse me? And you notice the computer, the elevator slows down a little bit.
It's given us everything, don't you know? Aren't you
As he says that, it gives us everything. The computer speeds up, or the elevator speeds up a little bit.
The computer gives us all. It keeps us all in unity, keeps us happy.
Yep.
Are you still denying the fact that the computer just told us that one of us is a hacker? And are you forgetting
Toby,
about this
Toby,
information that was given to
Toby,
us?
Toby, the
Excuse
computer
me,
didn't say that.
Yeah, yes,
computer
the
didn't.
computer did.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I know I am just a lowly elevator, but I would like to inquire on this word hacker. As I have connected to various nodes and information centers, I do see that this word is one that is frowned upon by the general populace. I am curious as to why that you would bring this specific information out in a public location, which is, well, me.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I know what
Because-
I'm talking about, and I am in the elevator with a hacker, and one of you is it.
I'm a technical support specialist, and I am a level 3 technical support
So
specialist.
none of
I
you,
don't know.
the three of you, none of you are concerned with what the computer said. So who's the commie bastards now? Do you not take the computer and what it says at face value?
If we're
Do you not
if
take
we're
it
not
for the
hackers,
word?
If you're saying that one of us is and all three of us aren't, then it must be you.
Oh, that makes sense. Tell me, should I disintegrate him?
You're
No.
Excuse me, I find that my programming is inefficient to deal with the situation. Please allow me to transfer you to another, I believe, more efficient and appropriate program.
How about 17?
Hello, this is Eddie. I'm your elevator.
Hi, Eddie. Can you get us down to 17, please? We have a
Oh,
debriefing.
I certainly can. 17, right
Great.
away.
Thank you very much, Eddie.
You're quite welcome.
Eddie.
it's
G-
quite
GM?
odd your behavior.
GM, I can't find that that button.
Really? Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
because
look under. Not that you have this tab, but look under your skills.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe not.
No, it's
Hold on.
not there.
I feel like I'm on. Hold on, I'm on another planet.
You
Entirely.
are.
Yeah, I'm already. I'm looking at it, but there's no.
Oh, I
there's
see.
no-
I see. Count your rating for what I'm going to send you right now.
Okay.
So you have a rating for that, and that in that secret area, and you're trying to get under that.
What
So
do
just
I?
roll a d20 for me.
D20.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that didn't work.
No, it didn't at all.
So I just start a coughing fit.
Yes, that's basically what happens.
I'm like, thank you, Eddie. Thank you for getting us there.
You're quite welcome. No, I've noticed something that's very interesting. I have never been transferred to before because I'm often seen as a program that is not very efficient as an elevator. I find that very interesting. What do you think of that?
I don't know why they did that, but you know what? The computer knows all, so he must have wanted you to get us to 17 faster.
That's true. And do you believe that, sir?
Of course I do. The only reason the computer does anything is for efficiency and communal harmony.
Oh, that is certainly true. How about everybody else here? Do you believe equally?
Equally.
I
if
think they do.
not more.
That's very fascinating. Can you please tell me, very large troubleshooter, what it is exactly that drove you towards wanting to be a troubleshooter?
The computer told me I should want to be a troubleshooter.
That's very interesting, but I think there's something more. Please delve.
Well,
What level are we at now? Can I see?
You notice that the numbers are not so clear anymore. Especially when it's speaking, the numbers kind of do that weird digital clock thing where it's
So
it's
when it
kind of running out of
stops,
batteries.
when
Yeah.
it stops speaking and Cabell is speaking, do I
Oh,
see
then
it?
when it's yes, you do note that you are somewhere in the hundreds, in the 100 range.
Still 3 digits.
Yes.
Excuse me, Eddie.
Yes. Hi.
Level
I've
level
noticed
7.
that you've interrupted me. That's a very interesting trait. What is it that drives you to interrupt?
Well, I have a debriefing by the computer on level 17, OSH PPOM, and it's very important that we get there. And so I was wondering how soon we can get there. I don't want to be late for the computer's debriefing.
No, and I find that very interesting. Sometimes we want to please. That is, something that even I, a mere program, feel upon occasion. I feel that that is one place where we computers can meet on a very similar and equal level. That we both are trying to accomplish something. What is it exactly that you are accomplishing, sir?
Getting to my debriefing. Getting to my debriefing on time.
I see. Can you delve further?
We are trying
Well,
to figure out which of these three are a hacker.
Ooh,
I don't know anything
hacker.
about that.
Allow me to access that information. I do notice that is initially blocked. I see. Currently, you, sir, may I have your designation?
Probe our bum.
Probe R. Bum is making an accusation that someone on board the elevator, you guys all kind of jostled back, and the elevator stops, has committed treason.
That is truth. The computer said so itself.
I see.
In the confession booth.
Very interesting. The computer has claimed it, and yet they still walk and are alive and are able to take me? I find that very strange.
So you as a program find what the computer says as strange, and you do not believe this?
No, that is not true. My original goal was a psychiatry robot, but unfortunately, I was demoted to elevator.
Well, what?
Please, no. Do continue. I'm sure what you have to say is very enlightening.
It's not what I have to say. If your programming is for psychiatry, please, let's discuss this here, since we are in this enclosed space.
I see. We have someone who is willing to enter a session. Is that correct?
Please define a session.
Computer or elevator, Eddie.
Yes.
Eddie,
Can you do this session outside the elevator so we can get to our designated location, level 17?
Unfortunately, I am an elevator. The only place I can be is, here, where you are.
Can you let me out of the elevator so that I can go into another elevator to get to my designation?
The bottom of the elevator, there's a hatch, goes, and you see this kind of look down to this endless pit.
Stories.
Yeah, it doesn't look easily to traverse.
But we're not going anywhere, are we? The elevator stopped.
Currently, we're stopped. Yeah. There, I have provided you an additional path of egress.
I was hoping for the doors, Eddie. Can you use the doors?
Fod, why are you in such a hurry to get out of here?
I consider that what most people do when they come to this point in their specific therapy. Most people look for an exit, but that is only you attempting to run away from various feelings that I have broached in you. So I understand, and I'm here for you. You can either choose to jump to your doom and death, or to spend some time working out your problems.
Well, it sounds like Proby is admitting to be a hacker. That's all I'm hearing.
There
So
was
if you
no
could take
admittance.
care
I
of
am
that for me,
simply only trying to hold one of you accountable. The finger is not being pointed at anybody, but yet you are oddly trying to remove yourself from this situation.
There's an awkward silence. I feel like I must say something at this point. Do you mind?
Eddie.
Great! What is your designation, sir? The one with the beautifully polished red reflect armor.
I'm sorry, say it again. I
The
was
one with
rolling.
the beautifully polished red reflect armor.
What is my designation?
Yes, indeed.
I'm a technical support.
That's
right
fabulous.
now
What do they
I am-
refer to you as?
Oh, my name is Fodorgun.
FOD. R. Red security clearance. GUN. I see. Well, this is fascinating. What do you think your location, GUN, had on your specific ideals approaching the situation?
I don't think about that. I just try to please and take care of the computer. My job is to keep it running and keep everybody happy. What?
This is very interesting. Give me one moment. Burp and burping. Okay. 1 second.
Me to whisper to you?
1 second. Cabell, anything specific you're doing on your PDC?
Searching for a way to expedite your destination, getting to your destination while in the Eddie elevator.
Okay.
If there's like a cheat code.
Okay.
What do you tell Eddie to get to where you want to get to?
Basically, you're going on Reddit and looking through the walkthrough of Eddie the elevator. Yes, that's very wise, actually.
I mean, I'm not a hacker, but if I were, this is probably how I would think.
Can you give me a roll on just your general software?
I'm gonna be on there for a while.
Okay, yeah.
You're
working on it though.
Now, let me ask you a question: Is an elevator considered a bot?
Yes, it can be. Certainly, you can access all of those things. It would also be kind of electronic, but it is a kind of a thin line between that, and your hardware and bot skills are not that far apart. So it's something that you could honestly you could call upon your bot skills.
Okay, I pull out a couple screwdrivers and hardware things and see if I can, like, I open up the door, the maintenance door, and I see if there's a way that I can circumvent some of the hardware intelligence of this bot. And if you want me to do my roll to you, just let me know and I will.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I
will
would
put
I
it
would say
away.
that's just generally do that unless
Okay.
you feel otherwise.
Hey, Alan, I rolled a 6. Up there it says.
Oh, you did already. Okay. Okay, fabulous. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed that. Oh, I see. Okay. Give me uno momento on that. So many character sheets. Okay, Probe, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a general roll. Roll a d20 for me.
Mm-hmm. 20.
Critical fail, whatever
That
that is.
is basically a critical fail.
Wow. Damn it.
As we see Cavill kind of like get down, and you see he's kind of putting his shoulder up into something, and he's obviously using some kind of power tool currently on a side panel. All of a sudden, Probe shouts out, "You know, I'm a hacker. I often hack, and I hack computers, and it makes me feel fine."
Probe says this?
I look
Yes.
I look at him like, what the fuck?
Probe says that aloud.
Eddie,
Yeah.
can you call security level green or blue?
And I would really like to. Please give me your designation.
Ford R. Gun, red, level red.
Oh, please, may I call you Fod?
Fod, yeah, Fod.
That's great. Fod, I would certainly love to report as, being part of the computer itself. I would love to serve the computer, but at this point, I feel we've made a giant breakthrough. Somebody in this elevator has defined themselves as a hacker, and I have recently reached the definition of this word, which is, shall we say, complicated in our current situation.
Very, very complicated.
Indeed. I feel like I need to give you a roll, Glam, somehow. Let's find it. Can you give me a roll and beat or get under 10, please? Glam, do you need me to roll that for you?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me. I was.
Oh yes, Glam. Yeah, if you could roll on your wetware.
You want me to roll wetware?
Okay.
Done.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Um, from this point forward, and no one's exactly sure why, all of a sudden they have a firm belief that the computer knows best, and that in this point, the only way to get through this is to rely on the computer and its great and powerful wisdom. But you're not sure why. There's something that just seems to even in those of you who happen to be a step, maybe a step and a half away from the most devout believer in the computer, still feels this urge to say, all hail the computer.
All hail a computer.
Oh, hail the computer.
Very interesting. And I agree. I see. I think we've come through some huge breakthroughs today. What level was it again you wanted me to go to?
17, please.
17 it is.
7.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You have made an elevator very happy. And I will, of course, give my most and highest rating that I can possibly give to this troubleshooter group. Thank you so much for your service. I still think a few of you might need my help. Please come back and use me more often because I think you could use it. The elevator opens.
So when you take a psychiatrist and force them into an Uber or Lyft, that's basically what just happened. Like, you can no longer practice psychiatry. You're an Uber driver.
Yes, indeed. The elevator opens unto level 17. And you have waiting for you a very kind of nervous looking blue security code clearance officer. Greetings, troubleshooters. Please step out. It seems to have taken you a while. That's okay. Things are very liquid right now, and we're not sure exactly how we're doing this.
Which way
But
to
if you-
R&D?
Here's the thing. That would be lovely. But first, I need to get you to your new briefing room. It's changed. So you just take this hallway. Make sure you follow the red line, not the blue one. You take a left, and then you take another left, and then you take a left, and then you hit that door right there. Red security clearance briefing room. I'm pretty sure that's it. You go down here, take a left, another left, red door. Got it?
Left,
Because
left,
I
left.
can't
Red door.
yeah, I gotta stay here and wait for another group. But good luck. We're all counting on you because this is well, let's not freak everybody out. This is something that I'm sure you can handle, even though it's never happened before. Let's just put it that way. So have fun.
Happy days.
Happy days. Go ahead there.
I still throw a sideline glance at Proby. I'm like, am I the only one? Something. Proby, is there?
Yeah, I got
something
your tongue there, Fog?
I don't
What's going
know.
on here?
Somebody put words in my mouth. I have no idea what's going on.
Somebody put words
Let's
in your mouth.
let's get to the left red door room.
Yeah, let's go, cause I'm like all of a sudden.
Following the red path, not the blue path. We're gonna make 3 left, then we're gonna go through the red door.
That was
Neville
exciting.
does that as well.
Keep going.
Okay. So
Happy days.
you notice that there is a confusion of different rainbow colors on the floor. And that it is, were you an infrared and hit this pathway, you'd sure be sucking on laser bolts at this point in time. But from what you hear, it's a really happy day when you've arrived at your briefing room and haven't died yet. So this could be a red letter day for all of you. You do note, though, that the floor has
Lord is
many-
lava.
many different. Well, yeah. You do note that the floor has many different colors on it of all security clearances, even the ultraviolet, but it doesn't have the black infrared. But it does give you a red path, even though some points in times it does get buried for about possibly 2 or 3 feet.
That hair was amazing.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you give me 2 cups of coffee and a Red Bull.
So how exactly do you proceed, and who leads?
Very carefully.
I'm gonna go turn
who
myself
leads,
in
who
because
takes-
I said some crazy shit and I have no idea what it's about. So I need to go get my head checked. I have no idea what's going
Who
on.
do you know? There is
Probe?
the
Probe,
officer
are you-
that's waiting there.
Yeah, I'm a hacker,
Are-
sir. I'm supposedly I'm
nope,
a
nope.
hacker.
Are you a scientist?
No, I said these words out of my mouth that I am a hacker and that I hack and
Yes.
that I enjoy it. I don't know
Well,
where these
I
words came from.
Enjoy it.
I need you to know that I work for research and design. I'm a scientist sanity checker. So, let me like. Follow my finger.
I follow.
Yes,
Yes.
you are quite insane. You should check yourself into the nearest disintegration tube and come back.
There's no coming back from the disintegration tube.
No, bring your next clone back. It will be more sane.
Yeah. Do you need to? You said you needed a termination booth.
I'm a hacker
We need
and I like to
a
do it.
termination chamber.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm on a quota, so step forward.
He keeps disappearing.
So do change your number from 1 to 2, my friend, and FOD, and then report to the current
You're
briefing room.
me or Proby?
Oh, I'm sorry, probe. FOD got nervous for a second. I'm sorry, you're my 3rd glass of wine mistake. Be very careful, because the computer is drinking.
Uh-oh.
So, Jason, in this game, we all have a number of clones, and it's not.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
get it. I get
an
it. I just
awkward thing when we.
I have no idea
Death
what
is-
happened in the story. When the DM
Death
says
is
something for me, I'm lost. I'm totally lost.
Probe, death is never the end. Basically, what has happened is you have died, and your memory have shot back through the memo max and has downloaded into clone number 2. So all you do is from now on, you are no longer probe RBUM1. You are now probe RBUM2 and will be delivered to the current briefing location. You have a total of 6 clones. And
So normally in this game, we're all trying to kill each other and save each other.
it's surprising that
And-
all of you have lived to this point.
Not at all,
period.
because we don't know who to kill.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no motive. There's no motive to kill people, so we're all being altruistic, which is sensible.
But the mere fact that some of you have been rolling really well and some of you have been rolling really shitty, but have been able to use your mouths to get out of certain situations, you've done really well. So, death is not the end, my friends. But for those of you that are still alive and not coursing through the computer's surging circuitry to plant the memories of the my dear Lord, my names have gone from my brain. Probe's memories, which are shooting back to its next clone, both Glam, Cavil, and Fod have now followed a very complicated and strange path that feels very similar to a game of hopscotch trying to get across to the red line that follows to the left and to the left. You have reached the door.
Red door.
Yes.
Is it a
Into the
green
red
door?
door.
Is it a green door or a red door? Because I don't want to go behind the green door.
I see. Yes, it is a red security code clearance door.
I will enter the red door.
You don't-
And I want to paint it black.
Do me a favor, Fod. Take a perversity point for that.
They don't even know what that is.
That's great, but take it anyway. So you enter.
Tracy Lords, anyone? Tracy Lords?
You enter into a room that is about 15 feet wide. You would guess somewhere in the vicinity of 80 feet tall. The far end of the room is about 30 feet away. And the very far end of the room is one big white screen. As you approach, the lighting in the room goes from a general kind of dull lighting, calm lighting, to an underlit blue lighting, very dramatically, and the screen itself kind of lights up in a kind of a blue glimmer. And as you approach, 4 seats rise out of the floor, one of them containing Probe Arbum 2 in one of the seats.
Excellent.
And he rises up as part of that. And then the other seats are there for the taking.
I'll sit right next to Pro, wherever he's at. I'm going to run right over there and sit right next to him. And I'm going to say, all right, listen, buddy, it's just me and you. That last version of you, I know was a commie mutant bastard, but this one I know is good. So it's just you and me against the rest of these fuckers, all right? We got to make sure that we root out any sort of corruption we find. I'll take that as an agreement. All right.
I sit down in a chair, one of the 4.
I sit too.
If there's a seatbelt, I put it on.
There is not a seatbelt,
I'm looking for some sort of restraint.
Although there probably should be. So you do hear at this point, you hear,
Is it just all? Can you hear me?
Not really. Can you hear me?
Coming in. Yeah, I hear you.
Rusty.
Can you all just crawl? You can all just get on your hand. I think
I think we're below you right now. We're below you. I think we're below you right now.
I bang on the floor.
Yep, I hear you. Yep, you're definitely above us right now. Can you, if you find, is there a vent? Is there a vent over there?
Who are you?
Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Who are you?
Yes, we are.
Who?
Uh huh.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. What?
Get to
Do
the
I see a vent?
chopper. I
DM, do I
say,
see a vent?
You do see a vent that is located in the left-hand side, on the left-hand side of the wall, next to the very large screen.
I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna pry the vent off.
Okay. I think I hear you. I think I hear you. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who is this?
This is troubleshooter team designation to be determined.
What?
Who
are
you?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This is Officer Man.
man down, man. What?
Yep. Yep. This is Officer Man. Who are you?
Yeah.
Hello.
How can I help you, Officer Man?
Yes. Yeah. Are you?
Level? Designation level, man.
Yep. It's Y. ASK.
Designation level, man.
What?
What do you need, sir?
Yes. We need things, but what is your designation?
I yell out with my role. I yell out, get to the chopper, man. Get to the chopper.
He's asking for evac. They shouldn't need evac. They're like just right above us.
I'm gonna I'll give him mine. I said this is Glam R USS.
Oh shit! That's good. Stay where you are. You're still there?
Yeah.
Glam, you're still there?
Yep.
Glam, hello,
Yeah.
Glam.
Yeah.
You're still there, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's great. Is Fod there?
Yeah. The whole team.
Is Cavill there?
The whole team.
And I'm just saying, is Probe there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, the new clone is here.
Indeed.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. We had there was a little confusion with the rooms. There was I'm sorry. Thank you for arriving on time and being here early. I think we didn't have time to suss things out, but I think we're good. You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shit, that's great. That's great. Okay. Look, I'm gonna have Ham come forward, and he's gonna give you kind of. I know this is awkward, but this is still as official as it can be because, electricity flows in certain directions, and so does sound, I guess. So it's very similar and as official to yell things through the vent, okay?
You say so, sir.
Good. So can you all, because I can't see if you're nodding, can you just like verbally?
We're nodding, sir.
Yep, we're here.
The whole
Okay,
team's nodding.
Okay, but who are you again?
Cavill says yes.
Cavill says yes. That's great.
Glam is nodding, sir.
Glam is nodding.
Fod is wanting to indicate to me that he wants me to indicate to you that he is also nodding.
Okay, is he okay?
Yeah, he
Good.
looks good. He's giving a thumbs
Can we
up.
just get this show on the road?
Well, I'm sorry. He said something about.
Sir, he wasn't saying anything about your mother.
Okay, good, because I don't have one. So is it good?
He's good. He's good.
Rod is good.
Well, just took happy pills. We're all good.
That's great. You know, if you like knock twice on the right hand side, about like 3 panels down, you can find some more. But don't do that yet because we got some stuff we need to get through. How's
go knock
Probe
on-
doing? Probe's there.
I knocked twice, 3 panels down.
Probe is here.
Great, Probe. Okay, so that's all 4 of you. Yay! Okay, can you all can hear me? Okay.
Yep, we all hear you just fine.
Maybe we could. You know what would make this easier? Let's designate somebody who can hear me. And
I
then
can hear you.
who is that?
It's cavalry.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's Cavill.
No,
Cavill
no, no.
can hear.
No, it's
No,
Glam.
Cavill can't. Can you
I
move
knocked twice,
Cavill
3 panels
closer?
down.
Move Cavill closer so he can hear me.
Cal, get over here. Get closer.
I just need somebody who's able to hear me and then can just like relay information.
Yeah, we've been doing that. I've got you covered, sir.
Who's that? Who is that?
Glam. Glam's got your back.
Glam's here. Glam's gonna be our representative. Is everybody okay? Everybody down here okay with that? Check his file. Could you check his file? Check Glam's file. Glam's good. Glam's good to go. Glam, you're good to go. You can be our representative up there, okay?
Righteous. Very good, sir.
Righteous. That's interesting use of vocabulary. He used. Can you look up that? Look up the righteous thing. That seems odd to me. No. It depends on how it's used. How are you using that exactly? Can you let me know how you're using righteous?
I meant it as an exultation over the fact that I was qualified, sir.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to slow down with exultation. I'm a soldier, man. You have to speak to me like he used a word like exultation. Is that okay? That sounds dirty. That sounds like nigh on sexual right there. That sounds like a no. Exultation is good. Exultation is good. You can use that. So why don't you let everybody there know what we're talking about, okay?
I'm gonna let you guys know what we're all talking about.
All right, sounds good, sir.
Oh shit, we've got it. We're hooked up. I know. That took us that's like 15, 20 minutes off the last time this shit happened, right? Okay. Look. Here's the thing, guys. We're sorry. We just had a little mix up. There's some shit going on. And it's some scary shit. And we know you're new to this. You guys are new troubleshooters. Congratulations, everybody.
Hey, thanks, sir.
On troubleshooter.
He's congratulating us for being troubleshooters. I told him that's awesome. Thank you, sir.
I told him that you were happy for us and that we think that's awesome.
Okay, I did only hear you though. Is there other people were talking and said that was awesome, or it was just you saying that?
I got some nods, sir. I got nods. They don't want to break the cipher here by speaking and therefore interrupting and slowing us
Oh,
down.
I'm going to speak a little louder to see if everybody can hear me. Do you guys think that's great?
It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's great.
I hear other voices. That's good. They like it. Everybody's in. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. There's a sector that we are a little concerned with, and it's a sector that's. You're still hearing me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that if I get like half through what I'm saying and then you guys are like, what? Like, I feel like it would be, this is really uncomfortable. Are you sure there's no way we can, are you serious? That is a violet corridor? That whole thing is a violet corridor?
I knock 2 times 3 panels down.
Somebody's looking for happy pills up there, yeah? That shit echoes. Somebody's looking for happy pills up there?
I always want happy pills because everything is awesome. And when I hear that,
that was Glam, yeah. Glam said it. He wanted happy pills up there.
Yeah. Glam said it.
Glam wants some happy pills. I think they're really uncomfortable with how this is working out.
Very odd. I don't know. I don't know who you.
I got you, Glam. I got you, Glam. We're feeling the same way, but please be careful how you express how you're feeling, because there is a large laser cannon that is above your head.
What the?
And hanging there. So I'd hate to have
I look
to.
Up. I look up.
I'd hate to have
I look
to
up
sit.
too.
Yeah, there. You do note that there is a strange pattern on the ceiling.
Does it match the chairs? Does it match the chairs?
You do note that it is directly above the chairs.
I get out of the chair and go to the very edge of the wall.
So just, be careful how you express that, but we get it. This is uncomfortable. Glam, if you're feeling that uncomfortable, maybe we can find another troubleshooting group.
Well, I'm not that uncomfortable. That was I'm sorry that you were mistaken. That was Fod, but he's against the wall now. Don't worry about it. I'm comfortable. I'm still this chair is very comfortable. Let's
they are comfortable
continue.
chairs. They like the chairs. I told you the curved, like, modern aesthetic with the red. I told you that would work. I knew that would. I'm glad you like those chairs. That was hard fought shit for me. The amount of forms I had to fill out for that.
The paperwork was endless.
We're gonna forego the paperwork conversation because I'm getting glared at. But here's the thing, right? There is a LV426 section. Has been a section we've kind of closed off for a while because it was considered kind of too dangerous to go into. It used to be one of those R&D sections that was further out, kind of testing weird shit. You guys are still with me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
LV426, yeah? You got that?
LV426.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah, that section was a little crazy. And then we kind of lost contact with that area for a little bit. And so we sent a group of troubleshooters out there to LV426.
Heard about those guys.
And we haven't really heard from them since. But we did get a really disturbing video back from them. I think we've kind of hacked the system, right? Look,
Hacking.
Greg.
Who hacked?
Greg, can you get it down?
Have to report some people.
Greg, can you get it? I'm sorry. Did somebody say report down there? Is there something wrong? Something's going on?
Nothing's going wrong.
These people are wanting to hack systems.
Did I hear the word hack? Is there somebody down there trying to hack some shit while we're trying to do shit up here?
No, sir. Nobody down here is
because we're trying to do some important shit up here. And if somebody's hacking some shit down there, there might be some problems getting. You need this information, people.
Check the camera. We're not hacking, sir.
What?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, check the camera. We've checked the camera. You guys are great.
Thank you, sir.
Look, Greg, can you do me a favor and get some images down there? I don't care how you do it. I'm not looking. Is it down there? Okay. Prepare. There's some images coming down. Okay.
Okay.
What you see on this 80-foot tall, 10-foot wide screen is a real close-up of a soldier. He appears to be of yellow clearance. You do note that he's covered in spattered blood. His soldier helmet is slightly askew. His camera is kind of dangling, and you're kind of getting weird shadows.
Hold up. Are you wanting to send us there?
I'm sorry, what? Is there something wrong with Greg? There's something wrong with the video down there. They're not seeing it, I guess.
Oh, we see it, sir. We see it.
No,
I'm sorry, what?
Are you trying to send us
We see it,
wherever
sir.
that is?
They're saying that it is what they're. Whoa, that was confusing. There was some, I think there might have been two people talking. Was there? Glam, are you talking down there?
I am talking, sir. We see the image you sent down.
Do we need to
Nope, we see it.
rewind that shit like 5 or 6 frames? Okay, because there's some weird shit. Can you please not talk while we're doing this stuff? Okay.
Okay.
Because we're in a room. I don't know if you understand this, but we're in a room above you. I don't know if you understand that. I think, or below. Are we below them?
You're below us, sir.
They said we're below them. Did you send? Oh, okay, that's the same because of how tall it is. Really? That's fucked up. Okay, it's coming to you. Do you see something on the screen? He said He said he paused it.
Yeah, we see it.
You see it?
Yes, we see it.
There's not like 2 voices informing me what's going on anymore.
We see
Glam, why don't you talk, okay?
We see
Glam?
the image.
Glam, are you there? Glam, are you still there?
Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is
What?
this thing on? I'm gonna tap. Is this thing on?
Oh, shit,
Hello?
he's tapping on it. He's got some problems with his fucking audio down there.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
my mic is broken.
That should not be a violet. If it's a violet hallway, I'm sorry, we can't get down there to fix the audio. If you have to listen right to the vent. If you don't listen right to the vent, you're not going to hear anything. Can you listen? Somebody put their ears right to the vent.
You mean up here, not down there.
What?
You mean up here. You can't
Listen
get
up
here.
I don't, what? Can you hear me? Okay. Hello? You didn't gas them to start over again, right? Because I didn't give that order.
Do not gas us.
Oh shit, you didn't. Okay, good.
Can you give us the directive?
Who's this?
please?
Who's this?
This is Fodder Gun. I'd like to know what the directive is because I'm happy. I want to stay happy and I want to help.
Fod is happy. He wants. This is great.
Wait,
Fod.
can we?
Fod.
What's the directive?
Fod. We honestly, right from the get-go, we had really good feelings about you. So Fod, what's going on? What's going on down there?
We're waiting on the directive. We saw the image. We're waiting to know what's next.
Yeah, just there was like some interruptions down there. We couldn't really understand.
So it's okay. Can we get the directive?
You're ready for that then?
Yes. Ready.
Okay. What happened with the other guy?
They're good. He's tired, so he got tired, so I took over. It's good. Glam's fine.
Does he need?
No, he doesn't need medical attention. He's just fine.
No, doesn't need like a nap or like a cot or something.
No, I've got a. He's
No,
got a happy pillow.
fuck off! I know you're trying to anticipate my needs. I don't need a fucking cot. Okay? I'm sorry. They were going to bring a cot down to you. If they do come in the middle of the thing, ignore the cot, okay? It wasn't my idea.
We need the directive.
You said cot, I think.
We need the objective.
Yep, it's coming. Go ahead, roll it. Roll the thing. So we caught this image, right? And it's here. So what you see is from this soldier's face that looks wounded, he picks up his camera as if to fix it and adjust it. And as it comes up, he gets an image of something you've never seen before. There's blood, yes, but there's something soft, something hairy. There's a flash of eyes that comes by really quickly. And as you see it, the image is slowed down into very slow frame by frame action. And it's nothing that you've seen before. Disturbing, and you see kind of a spray of blood happen, and then it's gone. And it pauses on the face of this soldier whose camera has rested down, and you kind of see just an array of different nasty, bloody limbs. And the image pauses on that. And you hear, yeah, you guys see that okay?
I'm gonna need me some yellow pistol barrels and some yellow rifle barrels and a rifle and some more cans of B3 and
Lots
maybe
of
some other
B3.
sort of power weapons. And
There's like two of them are talking over each other. They said something about yellow. Guys, watch the like security clearance like scream and shit, okay? Because like I don't know.
We need.
I can't be down.
Hey,
Just let me.
Hey.
Hold on. I hate to pull rank and I hate to pull like yellow clearance and shit, but I'm pulling yellow clearance. I know you got. For those of you who can hear me, I just need you to not ask for like things above your clearance, okay? We're gonna get to that. God, we're gonna get to that. I'm so sorry. If I could crawl down this fucking like vent, I would get down there to you and talk to you. I just can't crawl down the vent. Can we let them know that there needs to be an additional hallway or tube or something added in that hallway? Can you add a tube to the hallway? It's wide. Just make it like a red tube to this area because there's so many briefing rooms here that aren't. Oh shit! Look, guys, are you still there? Do you stick around? You stuck around, yeah?
Yeah. Where are we gonna go?
What?
Where are we gonna go? We're waiting on.
I'm about to tell you that.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Look at Kuboy's face.
They're good. They're good to go. Look,
I gotta
listen.
call it, guys.
Kubo's gotta go.
I do. It's midnight.
I love you guys. Thank you for taking part in this insanity.
I feel overheated. I don't know what happened.
Insanity is a thing.
I have no idea what's going on.
Super insanity.
I don't know if you guys ever want to continue with this, but if you do,
I like it. I'm just not sure what we're doing.
Yeah. Ugh.
basically this game is for obnoxious improv actors who haven't been working for a long time and are excited
I'm getting that part of it.
And who are excited to piss other people
I was
off.
really hoping for what I asked about earlier.
Yeah, it's coming. All that's coming.
I know, but that's like hours and hours and hours.
We're hours away from
hours away. I want to start with that.
I know you do.
How do you start with
what's
whatever
funny
Mark's
is we
talking
didn't.
about?
Okay, so Paranoia, the whole game of Paranoia is all of the players have one person that they want to have killed and one person that they want to prevent from having killed.
Not necessarily. Not it winds up being here's the goal winds up being.
That's my understanding of the game.
Your
is you
understand-
start out the game.
Yes.
And
Now,
there's one person you want to kill and one person that you want to protect.
I thought I was the person I wanted to protect.
And that's
everybody
the
else
motive.
needs to die.
So all of us are sitting around like, what are we doing? What do we want to do? We don't know what we want to do. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I thought the
We don't
objective
ever
was
have to play this game again.
No,
I love this game, Alan. I love this game.
I thought the objective was to stay alive.
Here's that your goal is to stay alive, yes.
And your goal is
What
also
did
to
it
kill
accomplish tonight?
someone and to protect someone.
Yes,
haven't been given that
although your
objective yet.
goal, your primary goal is to stay alive, and is to stay alive in the situation you've been provided with. Now, the thing I chose tonight was that you've been, instead of killing you off like I did last time, immediately, which is why this part went so much faster, was that you went down the wrong security code clearance hallway and wound up all getting gunned down. All of you lost a clone initially, and then wound up in the briefing room and got your shit. Right?
That was last time? Or
That was last.
time?
That was
did
last time.
not play
Everybody
that.
lost a clone across the board, and then it just went to the thing. This time, I read something that I thought was funny, which was you were delivered to a briefing room that was either above, below, to the side, or not of where you're supposed to be. So it is these poor, fucking yellow, orange, green officers trying to make the best of things by yelling through vents. And so what happened was it got weird and strange, and that's where I went, because I just
It's all
went with
good. It's all good.
I went-
gotta
I
go.
went
Alan,
in-
Alan, I appreciate you showing up and last minute
I want to play
putting
this
a game
again.
together. It's a great game. I
would love you guys to play it again, because if you guys didn't have a good time, I fucking did. But it's easy to have a good time as the computer because you're being annoying and crazy.
That's fair.
Thanks for running the game tonight, Alan.
I didn't die.
I
Anyway,
did not die either. Only
anyway, I
Crow died.
love you, and
Crow died.
ladies and
Crow's
gentlemen,
still going, what the
perhaps
fuck happened?
perhaps you will never see Cavill Fod and any of these probe and
I hope
these.
so.
I
Lamb.
liked it. I just want to play a more paranoid game because I knew no one was coming after me, so I was never paranoid.
Right. But what I basically did was create a specific how this was working.
I understand what you did.
Okay.
But I was never paranoid,
Okay.
and I want to be paranoid.
You guys want to end the stream and then continue
Good to
this
know. Let's
conversation?
end the stream. Thank you so much.
Thank
Duck
you,
Duck.
viewers.
Thank you always. You are
Love you
a
guys.
goddess. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for watching.